Hey YouTube, SweatyReef here. We're going to go ahead and change out this float. Keep the snails from riding it and keeping the auto top off all the time. Gone ahead and loosened up the back. We'll go ahead and pull this off. I'll cut the wires, we'll take it over to the table where I can work on it, and we'll swap the float out. Alright, as you can see, I've already removed the float assembly. I had to customize this to get it to fit into my tank properly. Before I cut the wires, I checked on my reef keeper, and in the up position, when it's full of water, it's normally open. So the circuit is open. When the float goes down, it closes the circuit and turns on. And that's what we're going to have to make sure that the new float does. So we'll go ahead and loosen this nut here on the bottom, and we'll put in this new float right here. This one has a shroud around it to keep critters out of it. Alright, when I removed this old float, the new float, the shaft is larger than the old float, so I am going to have to drill this hole out a little bit. But that's not a problem. We'll just pick the drill bit we need, go ahead and drill that out, and we'll get that new float installed. Alright, we got it drilled out and we got the new nut installed. It's never as easy as you think it is. Of course, it's a little bit larger than the 3/8 bit that I had available, so I was able to just enlarge the hole slightly. We'll keep this old float because it still does work, so I'm going to clean it off and then we'll just put it in storage in case this one ever fails. I can always throw the old one back on. We'll get this back into the tank and then we'll hook up the wires, and we're going to see if the float operates the correct way. Remember, we want closed down, open up. Okay, I've got it installed and I've removed the top cap so we can check the float. Now it's in the floating position now, and we're closed, which is not what we want. So if I push the float down, you can see it goes open, and that is what we want. So this particular float, all you have to do is pull it out, and we'll flip this float over, and then it should work. So we'll check it out. It's floating. We want it open. When I push it down, it closes. Alright, so there's the down, and it closed. Floating is open. So I'll go ahead and I'll put the cap back on, and we'll be all set. Thanks for watching. This has been SweatyReef.